What are we doing here?
People have questions.
Okay. I know you're going to say something later like,
Yeah, help me.
I'm helping you.
Question number 1. I love how you've been more intentional with your music, focusing more on the light and steering away from the escapism and the chaos that the industry brings. What ignited this?
I think it comes from our sobriety, to be honest with you. I feel like as we started pulling away from...
Wait, are you sober? What's in your cup, bro?
Cayenne pepper, lemon, ginger,
Ooh,
water.
that's a hack. That's a health hack.
Yeah.
Actually, get on that tip, guys. That's a health hack. So you're saying the sobriety. When did that happen? When did you get like fully sober?
This morning. No.
I'm high right now.
No, fully sober. This year, February, March, alcohol's been almost 2 years. You know this. They probably know this too. We've talked about it before. But pulling away from late night lifestyle has brought a lot of like daytime joy, and the daytime joy has brought some change in the music.
So I think this person is referring to, like, we did a release called In the Dark, and this track I think resonated with a lot of people who were finding a lot of chaos and darkness and just like seeing a lot of the same things that we were seeing. And I think, you know, we boldly wrote that track like just off the top of the head. I didn't, you know, write those lyrics out. It just came to me in a moment where I felt like this is what the industry needed to hear, that we are called to be a light in the world, and that we surround ourselves oftentimes, especially in this industry, in darkness. And it can be very intense and very chaotic and very dark. And if you're not careful, things can kind of crumble around you because you don't have, you know, you're not trying to find the light. You're not seeking the light. You're not trying to be that light. You're just following everybody else's guidance. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times our friends are not the best people, and we need to be so careful who we surround ourselves with. So I think that that's maybe what this person was referring to in the shift in our music that was tangible for this person. And it was obviously tangible for us as well, putting out that track. And then right after, we also put out a track with Armor Red, and the vocals were very much the same, pointing to like, I am positivity, I am light, I am always bringing like positive energy into the world. And we've continued to write music in that direction and haven't been called to release it yet because there's just a lot going on and a lot changing. There's just a lot of inner work to do to ensure that the music that we are putting out is something that we can actually be proud of and not look back in 5 years and be like, ugh. I think that this time is just very intentional for us. And it's very important that we give, you know, our listeners something that we're truly proud of, and that takes time. We're just gonna move on.
It's hot.
Are you having little savages?
I don't think it's in the cards. I don't know if whoever this person is has looked around at the world lately and said like, this is a good time to bring a child into the world. Yeah. I don't know for sure. We don't know yet. Like, we don't know what's going on. All I know is while we're in this career, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Do you plan on staying in the career?
I also don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you?
I think yes, but in a different light, in a different way. I think that, like I said before, like everything needs to be intentional, especially when you are focusing on only bringing positivity and light into a very dark industry, an industry that revolves around a lot of substance abuse and just kind of wild energy, trying to be a light in places that can be very dark, I think needs a lot of time and space. And I don't think that, like I said, can be rushed. And for now, I don't know.
Neither do I.
I'm a DJ and I drink when I play, but I know I need to stop. Why did you stop and how?
That's a good question. Why is a pretty simple one. I mean, you can only do something that's harmful for so long and either wait until something goes wrong or pull away before something goes wrong. And I had this feeling that the excessive drinking was going to have a toll on us eventually, and probably already was having a toll on us and in our mood, our emotions, our ability to travel. Finishing a show at 3 a.m. and going to the airport at 7 a.m. hungover or still drunk is a terrible routine, and we did it for years, and it was a source of confidence and a source of celebration, I guess. But eventually you got to realize that it's a job, it's a career, and you are not there to party, you're there to be part of the party. But from an employment standpoint, the manager of the nightclub, maybe he is drinking, but like shouldn't be drunk either, right? Like this kind of from that perspective, as a maturity thing, I think was to stop. And how, honestly, just willpower. We just said no more. It started with sobriety, started with let's not drink at shows anymore. But then that still led to drinking sometimes at shows because, it's a big one, let's celebrate tonight or whatever. Yeah. And then it was like, okay, why are we drinking when we're not at shows and spending a ton of money on expensive alcohol because we have this taste for expensive alcohol now because we get to drink.
Our taste got very ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, because we get to drink whatever we want on tour. Our rider can be as extravagant as we so choose, and that brings your palate to a different caliber. And then on the weekends that you're not touring or the weekdays, you're having drinks instead. And then it's like, what are we doing? So it was progressive from no shows to then why at all. And now I can't see the point in going back. And a lot of people question that or like ask like, why don't you have drinks sometimes or a glass of wine or, different things like this. But the truth is like, I never really loved alcohol that much. I loved it because it got me drunk, but I didn't love to drink drinks.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't need to have a drink with dinner or have a mocktail like what you just made here. Like, why does this need to have vodka or tequila in it?
Right.
If it tastes nice anyways and it's hydrating.
Yeah.
Like, no one can deny that alcohol is poison. That's how it works. The science of alcohol and getting drunk is you're being poisoned in a small way.
Yeah.
I don't want to poison myself anymore. That's it. So it can be difficult because people are always trying to instigate you. Like, come on, have a shot, have a drink. And they do that. They do that to us all the time on stage. Like, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's redundant. It's ridiculous how many times you have to say no. But
they just want you to have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't understand that I am having a good time.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? It's like, I'm not putting judgment on you for
like, what about this face? Says I'm not having a good time. And someone actually commented something like, what was it? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, here. Your act is one I look the most forward to in Ibiza every summer. Your energy, like people keep asking questions and like talking about our energy on stage.
Maybe the energy on stage thing has a lot to do with us. Like you and I
think there's a level of like excitement when you're creating something on the spot. And I think that people can tangibly see that. They can see like, okay, well, they're not just mixing track A and track B. They're utilizing 3 or 4 CDJs. They have a drum machine. She's singing live on top of everything. And there's like a level of like fun and enjoyment when you're able to create on the spot. And people that like.
And you and I have been doing it together for like 11 years now. And so there's something about doing something together. Like instead of it being like a DJ and the crowd, we get to play back and forth. So you're not so isolated or alone like a single DJ is. That might play into what people see because like they see our camaraderie, right? And our connection.
People love back to back, especially when they're not like a a normal like duo too.
Right.
They love that, and they also love when you're like kind of complementing each other.
Yeah. It's like a wider variety.
All I hear is AI vocals. All I hear is AI vocals out now. We miss your voice, She. When are you coming back with something? That's so sweet and hilarious because I see it and I say it quite a bit, like to Chris, that I'm just like, man, like vocals and a lot of these vocal heavy tracks, I can hear the AI voice.
That's only going to be for so long. Eventually it's going to get
too good, right? And when AI like vocals first started and it became easy to like just, prompt AI to make something, like I really for a while, like months, I struggled because I was like, well, what is my value then in the industry? What do I have to offer if something that is completely perfect in pitch and in rhythm and in all of these things is just able to be created in 2 seconds? Like, what do I bring to the table?
Well,
but I'm not struggling with that anymore.
No, and I think that if there's one thing that we can recognize is that it's a pattern of the vocals, and maybe it'll get wider and it like its variety, but you can kind of tell because it keeps kind of doing the same kind of thing. It does sound really good and really full. This is the only thing that many people struggle with is vocal mastering the vocals, making the vocals like really hit, because you can have an amazing singer and not have the best editing in the end, and it doesn't sound so good. But
it's like the AI vocals are too perfect. I think that's what people are like
realizing,
that there's no weirdness to it. The element of like human is just like void, and it's like there's a lack of soul behind the vocal. And it took me a while of like listening and hearing all the AI music, especially on my Instagram feed. People keep sending me these amazing DJs that are playing AI music. And I'm just like, the visuals are AI. This isn't a real person. And the audio is also completely AI. This isn't a real song created by a human being, and it lacks that soul and that, there are some of us who are discerning it and can hear it. Especially producers and vocalists and, people that have been working at their craft their whole life. They're like, I can hear it. It's driving me crazy. But there are a lot of people that aren't creatives and do work a 9 to 5 somewhere, and they're not, making music for a living, and they have no idea.
Yeah, of course.
And it's frustrating, but also it's the times we live in. Yeah. What is your reasoning for not playing as often this summer? We miss you.
A break.
A break?
Yeah, a break. Something that I always struggled with was the coming off of the adrenaline rush or the dopamine hits of touring and always being like in motion. I always struggled to come home. You knew that. You loved coming home.
Yeah.
Other than our dog, of course, and I didn't love being home because I felt like it was too slow. And then when we really took a break and like got used to the slow and like reset our nervous system, I realized like, wow, like we really push too hard. We do too much. So.
You don't have FOMO?
No, not really. I mean, of course, I miss some of our friends and some experiences that we may have, but I think we've had an amazing summer nonetheless. And it's been a nice break. I don't know how long it'll last. I mean, we're still touring, but very light. But for now, it's just been a nice break. I miss Ibiza, but I'm also glad we didn't go. And we just need the break,
Yeah, everybody needs a break sometimes.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of artists tell me in the past, like, I'm scared to take a break, or I feel like I can't take a break in this industry. Like in other genres, it might be acceptable, but in our industry, you become obsolete. How do you feel about that?
I don't really care. I don't care. I'm not.
Still savage. Still.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I think.
Still unmoved and unbothered.
yeah, I think that we're also on a hamster wheel of chasing fame in the business, and I don't really want to chase it anymore. It's not that I don't want to be. I still want to perform. I still want to make music. I still want to share it with our fans. But if it requires 95% of my life without having any rest, then I don't really want it. Did you put saffron in there? What's that red?
No, it's just
Settled turmeric?
it's cayenne.
Oh, you use the cayenne. No. never
Cayenne
mind.
pepper.
I don't know what I'm talking about.